So she's going to get more time, basically. So we are going to go to our next guest. Hopefully she joins us here in just a few seconds. Look, there she is. We have got to also find... Hello, how are you today?
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, actually. Just give me a few seconds here. I've got to get our other two co-hosts in here, the other two scoundrels that are on this broadcast today, and then we will get things off and running. We have got a great guest can join us here in just a few here on 990 WBOB in Rhode Island. You can also find us at kjagradio.com and the mix on Tuesdays. And that is, if you miss the program in its entirety on a Sunday, you will be able to definitely find us on the mix on Tuesdays. And go over to our website, kjagradio.com. We have all the videos and all the different things that are available for public consumption, as they say. I don't know who's saying it, don't know why they're saying it, but dollars to donuts. And let's hope that Chris Ortiz, who we're going to have join us here in a few moments, let's hope he brought the donuts. Although since he's on remote, he won't be able to give us the donuts. He'll have them, but I just won't be able to eat them. We also are going to be talking to Samantha Lavelle as well. And she will join us here in just a few moments as well. As soon as Skype cooperates with me and lets me type in her name, we will add her to the conversation. But we are going to go to our first guest here in just a few minutes, and get a hold of us online at jiggyjaguar.com, JIGGYJAGUAR.com, and Samantha is going to be joining us here in just a few moments. I believe there she is, the lovely and talented Samantha. How are you, my friend?
Oh, good. And yourself?
Pretty good, actually. Pretty good, actually. We have got quite the guest with us today. Sydney, tell me and Samantha a little bit about yourself.
So, I just released, I guess this is the first thing I'll say, I just released my new record, Headspace, on February 27th, and it's my sophomore EP, and I've been doing music for a while now, since I was around 13. That's when I started writing my own songs and recording my own music, and it feels like it's been so long, but I know it really hasn't, you know, and I'm really just enjoying it. And the record, we recorded over the pandemic, so it was just a lot of fun, and it gave me something to do and a way to kind of express my emotions throughout the pandemic. But, you know, I'll always say that music has really helped me through a lot of my life, and especially during the pandemic, creating the record really, really helped. And yeah, I've been singing since I was around 10, and I started writing my own music when I was 13, and it's just been it's been a blast recording and being able to write songs and release my own music, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome. Now, you have been getting comparisons to Pink, Gwen Stefani, and Carrie Underwood. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like so crazy to think about. And you know, I feel like it's definitely kind of a loose comparison, but you know, I'm like honored that people think that I bring as much emotion as those artists, because they're all such powerful female vocalists. So it's really an honor that people would consider my vocal style and my music in the same capacity. And it was a blessing to see that and to hear the different comparisons, and even other things that I've heard too. You know, like some people say I kind of sound like Fiona Apple as well. So
Wow.
It's interesting to see how people hear it and what they think it sounds like. So I was obviously honored when I heard people saying that.
That's awesome. Chris Ortiz, I believe, has joined us. He must be making a Best Buy run. That's usually what you do during this show on Sundays. Yeah. Is that what's going on? Or no, you're buying shoes today.
Yeah, I'm buying shoes.
Okay, well.
You're good.
We've also got Samantha joining us as well. And usually, if I were to pick up the horn here and Chris Ortiz is wearing a mask, I'd be like, what the hell is going on here? But realistically, that's just normal now.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree.
So
I have a addiction.
Yes, you do.
He's probably Amazon wasted.
Oh, he's
Pretty much everything on Amazon that I needed.
Yeah. You've already bought everything you needed on Amazon.
Dang.
So, well, Chris, I will let you get back to your shopping, and whenever you get back to your award-winning studio setup, give us a holla back.
Okay.
All right, brother. I will talk to you soon. There he goes, the fantastic Chris Ortiz. We have got New Jersey-based singer-songwriter Sydney Sherwood with us, and she is promoting her upcoming sophomore EP, Headspace. It is out. It is all over the damn place, as they say. And so, Sydney, what do you want folks to take away from your music?
I feel like for me, the biggest thing that I would want people to take away and to realize is just the depth of the lyrics and my music, and how it really is such a personal thing for me, and how I put my all into my songs, and I really make sure that they come from an honest place. And all of the songs that I write are derived from a personal experience, whether that be good or bad. And I would hope that people would be able to tell that the music is honest and genuine, and that it's coming directly from my life. And even if they don't know directly about my life story, that feeling and that emotion comes across. So I feel like that's the biggest thing for me with music, is invoking that feeling in people, and bringing songs to the table that people can listen to. And it's not just like a mindless listen, it's something that they can actually feel.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Samantha, jump in there, my friend. I've been hogging Sydney for a little bit here.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're in Jersey, right? So how is it like as far as with the pandemic and things being closed over there?
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like it's okay now. It was very much locked down. We were kind of the same as New York in the beginning of the pandemic. Now it's getting a little bit better. We just got open to like 50% capacity for small businesses and restaurants, which is a good step for us because we're at 25. But I mean, it's definitely nothing like any of the southern states that are like basically open right now, you know?
Yeah.
And for music, all of the venues are pretty much still closed, other than a few places, and like it's kind of hard to find those places now. So it's still on lockdown, but it's definitely gotten a lot better, and I hope that it's trending upwards, and that like the 50% inside is gonna increase to maybe venues and stuff like that, but maybe socially distant. So it's not too bad. The weather's starting to get a little bit better. It's pretty cold today, but we had some really nice days, so a lot of people were outside, and it kind of lifted the being stuck inside kind of feeling, you know, it was freezing before. But I'm hoping that it starts to trend upwards for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I miss Jersey. I used to live there. I'm actually moving back because of my whole like company and team are there. So
Where did you live in Jersey?
Oh, so I lived in Delran.
Okay.
So I was about like 20 minutes outside of Philly.
Okay, I'm in Marlboro, so I'm more like Central Jersey, like
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that area. So hopefully that opens up. I was going to say because well, we have a concert that we're going to be doing in Kansas this summer, and they have like so far the capacity I think it's going to be about 150. So hopefully Jersey opens up too, and that way everybody can get some live shows.
I hope so too. Yeah, definitely. I'm itching for that, and even like going to shows. It's not just like playing shows. It's like actually going to concerts and being in person and hearing the live music. I've seen like a couple live streams and bought tickets, but I feel like for me, nothing replaces the feeling of like being in person, you know? So I'm hoping that soon something changes, you know?
I agree. I'm
Okay,
ready.
so a couple different things jumped out at me during that exchange. One, when the hell's this concert that you're planning in Kansas?
Okay, so on July 3rd in Manhattan, in the Aggieville area, I'm working the red carpet. I'm going to be interviewing like all the acts and the guests. So we have Hash, we have Pen Game Classic, we got Jay Miz, we got Drew Yates, we got Case Bucky and CJ Coma. So it's going to be a big concert. If you look on my pages, Jiggy, I've already been kind of promoting it. So
I will do that.
Ready.
And
you need to come.
I would love to go up there. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. I will. So I'm assuming you're the one organizing this thing.
Well, they kind of got it organized, but they want me to work the red carpets. I have to get a dress and everything, and it's supposed to be a real big event. Like everybody from the hometowns excited. Like we got JC in Manhattan just really excited already.
Well, you'll have to send me who I need to talk to about getting press passes, and me and the lovely and talented Britannia and Chris Ortiz and the whole crew will come up there and see you.
Yeah, you gotta come.
And Sydney, you said you're in the Jersey area, so you are in Michael Nagy country.
Yes, yeah, I actually with him recently, and it's funny, I didn't realize that he was from New Jersey until we like wrapped up the interview, and he was telling me, and I was like, oh, that's so funny. So, yeah, I think he was my last interview that I did.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
yes,
great.
When he originally moved back to New Jersey, I accompanied him and helped him move. Holy crap, New Jersey is like a whole other country.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel bad because people who are flying in from Newark, or like they're going through like that, it's like so industrial, and I'm like, there's so many like nice parts, and there's so many like nice places that's like more of like a farmland country feel, you know. But when people fly in, they're like, oh, it smells, the pollution. I'm like, that's not all of New Jersey, you know. And I'm like, it's a pretty nice view. So yeah, I mean, there's so many different areas, you know. You have the beach, you have like more of a country, the city. It's really nice, but where I am, I'm really close to the city, so I could be there in like an hour, which is really nice. And then the beach, I could be there in like 30 minutes, which is awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, tell us a little bit about this latest music video that you have out there. We're gonna play this here in a few moments. It is quite the deal. It is Creep. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so Creep, I wrote about a year ago with Brian Craddock from Daughtry, and we recorded it in Nashville. And that was the only single on the record that I actually recorded outside of my house. Everything else I recorded in my basement. But that song is basically about my struggle with anxiety and depression, and my whole experience with that, and how I dealt with it. And I wanted the song to kind of serve as a visual aid for people who may not understand what it's like to have anxiety and what it's like to experience a panic attack, because I feel like when I was going through it, some people would be like, oh, just forget about it, just stay positive, it's going to be fine. And they mean well in what they're saying, but I just, you know, it's really hard to tell somebody who's at war with their own mind, because they only wish that they could change that, you know. If they could change it quickly, they would. So that song is all about that and my experience, and the lyric video, I wanted to kind of capture that essence of the feelings and you know, what it's like to have anxiety, and again, to serve as that visual aid for people who may not understand. But that's definitely a very personal song for me, and it has to be one of my favorites that I've ever released.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we are going to do this. I am going to put you guys on hold. We are going to play this song, and when we come back, we have got more with Sydney Sherwood and Samantha Lavelle, and it is here on the big broadcast on the Sunday radio show. I almost said somebody else's show. What the hell, Bobby?
Heavy baggage away we do.
That is fantastic. It is Sydney Sherwood here on your world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast. What in the world? This is what happens on this show when I am not allowed to look at the screen. I don't know what the hell that is. So we are going to go back to Samantha and our guest, Sydney Sherwood. Good Lord, what a circus here. Okay. We go back live to Sydney and Samantha. And so Sydney, that was quite the tune, my friend.
I'm glad you liked it.
So how do we get in touch with you online and get involved with what you're doing and everything?
So I have my website, sydneysherwood.com, and that has all of my music on there, links to that, and it'll update you on any events that are coming up, which nothing right now, but hopefully soon. And then on Instagram, I am Sid Sherwood Music. On Twitter, I'm S Sherwood Music, and then on Facebook, I'm Sydney Sherwood.
Awesome. So, where do you see your career and everything here in like 5-10 years?
I'm hoping that I can consistently release music that people love and that I enjoy releasing, and I'm really hoping that something really great comes out of my music, and I would love to make it a full-time career. That is my dream. I don't really see myself doing anything else, so if it could be a full-time career, then that would literally, like I said, be a dream. So I'm hoping that that's what it turns into in the next 5 to 10 years.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for doing this. Thanks for chatting with me and Samantha. It's definitely been an honor and a privilege chatting with you, my friend. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
Definitely. Well, Sydney, have yourself a wonderful day, my friend.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. There she goes, Sydney Sherwood, and she joined